It's Christian heresy, and I'm offended by that as a Christian.
Although he since apologized, the damage from the program remains. Liz Harrington is a former spokeswoman for President Trump.
When I listen to that Nick Fuentes interview, I hear two people that really don't seem very familiar with the Bible. Israel will always be attacked. It will always be a dividing line because it's central to God's plan for salvation for everyone. And you know who can't stand that? The devil.
That chaos played.
All right, Israel idolatry going on in dispensational futurism, 5 main false teachings of the dispensational futurist eschatological system. Point number 4, the modern nation state that calls itself Israel has the pivotal role to play in end times events, especially during this mythical 7-year period of Great Tribulation, taken from an abuse of Daniel 9:24 through 27. Here is, the real Christian Zionism is right here. This is from a book by O. Palmer Robertson, The Israel of God, Yesterday, Today, and Tomorrow. Here's a great, on page 17, I have a quotation. Like all old covenant shadows, these glorious prospects have been realized in the days of the new covenant, when people worship neither in Jerusalem nor in Samaria, but wherever in the world the Spirit of God manifests himself. The redemptive reality that the old covenant city could only foreshadow finds its consummate realization in the Jerusalem above, which is the mother of us all, Galatians 4:26. This Jerusalem above is not merely a spiritual phenomenon that has no connection with the real world in which we live. Rather, its reality injects itself constantly into the lives of God's people. Every time Christians assemble for worship, they join with the host of the heavenly Jerusalem, Hebrews 12:22. Once this stage of consummate fulfillment has been reached, never again will the revelation of God suggest that his people should aspire to the old typological ways of the old covenant. Progression toward consummation in the new covenant cannot allow for a retrogression to the older shadowy forms. The real Christian Zionism, for they desire a better country, Abraham, etc., a heavenly one. Therefore, God is not ashamed to be called their God, for he has prepared for them a city. Hebrews 11:16. Let not your hearts be troubled. This is Jesus here. You believe in God, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many rooms. If it were not so, would I have told you that I go to prepare a place for you? And if I go to prepare a place for you, I will come again and take you to myself, that where I am, you may be also. John 14:1-3. Hebrews 12 and Hebrews 11:12 and 13 all mention the heavenly Jerusalem. Hebrews 12:22, you have come to Mount Zion, to the city of the living God, the heavenly Jerusalem, to innumerable angels in festal gathering, to the assembly, that is the word ecclesia, the church of the firstborn who are enrolled in heaven. Hebrews 13, for here we have no lasting city, but we seek the city that is to come. Galatians 4:25 and 26, she is our mother, the Jerusalem above, etc. Revelation 21, I saw a new heaven and new earth, for the first heaven and first earth had passed away. And I saw the holy city, the new Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God. That will happen in the end times. Come, I will show you the bride, the holy city Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven. And they will bring it into it the glory and honor of the nations, into the heavenly Jerusalem. So that is the real Christian Zionism, is that we are looking for a heavenly city. And so when people like Liz Harrington start talking about Israel, the terrestrial Israel, as part of God's plan of salvation, it is not. It is not. That is over now. It's all in Christ. Talk to you soon. Soli Deo Gloria.